Anyway, hi. Hopefully it didn't cut me off there, but this is just a quick emergency live stream because literally as I went to go start writing down and all that fun stuff, a tornado warning was issued west of Preston. So just get the stream out really quickly. I am going to really quickly actually reshare the stream really quickly. But essentially, a bunch of stuff is popping off right now, so I am tracking this right now. I'm also going to really quickly get up my custom locations for my friends, so and let them know. Trying to alert people. I'm also going to, again, same thing like I did earlier. Just a really quick stream, nothing too crazy. All right. But yeah, really wasn't planning on going back live again, but here we are. There is going to be no music for this stream, none of that stuff. It's just going to be what it is, what it is. I'm going, actually, I have to give myself my own music in my own ears because, or else my audio would just chirp out because I wear hearing aids and it would just cut out if I don't have anything running. Can you, why does this, okay, there you go. All right, anyway, but yeah, so once again, just a heads up. So Preston, anything that's heading towards Preston, Hollowayville, all that fun stuff, you do have a storm that was tornado warned. Just heads up, quick spin ups are possible. There's still rotation on that, so just if you're anything anywhere near Peru, just get into shelter. You're gonna swing back towards Aurora here. I'm also going to actually get rid of my spot here. I can always add that back in later. This one I don't dox myself, so. But yeah. So, but yeah, we do have embedded squall line here. Possibility for tornadoes, so. I'm gonna stay live until a lot of the stuff goes away. So let me make sure to everything is working as intended. Okay. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if this gets severe thunderstorm warned at all. Really wouldn't. If you're joining into the stream and you're coming from my Snapchat, you don't have to type anything in chat. I'm just going to keep you updated and you're just going to have me in the background. That's all I'm going to have you guys do. And if I have to go down, I'll go downstairs and just shelter if I need to. But for now, we don't have anything really crazy happening. We're just kind of tracking. So Paw is going to be the one that I'm really worry about because, again, it's normally that one that always gets the fuel. There's lightning activity on this. Again, priced in, just heads up, you do have radar indicated tornado warning. So just get into shelter now. Don't know if it's confirmed or quick spinouts are happening, but I wouldn't take the risk right now. Again, anything near the 180, 80 corridor. This will stay up as a VOD too, by the way. You got dew points up in the 70s. Or not dew points, temps up in the 70s, so still enough fuel. Once again, if you're joining, priced in tornado warning was issued about I want to say 10 minutes ago. So just heads up, it is embedded tornado warning. So there's possibly a quick spin up in this storm. We don't know. It's dark out. Looks like that line is slowly bowing out now. Hopefully that's the case. We'll watch this come in. There is a bit more heavy rain bands that are actually coming into this now, which is not something I want to see, because that means something's trying to go. So Aurora heads up. Aurora, Batavia. We'll include Oswego into that too. Why not? Don't know if it's gonna go south or north, but we're watching. Ideally, I wanted to bow out, but DeKalb, watch out. You might have quick spin ups here. They're not gonna be warned, but just heads up. All right. Anything going towards the I-80, or not I-80, the 180 corridor of I-80. So the Buru Junction, Depew, Marquette, any of those, just heads up. You have a tornado, a radar indicated tornado warning. So just a heads up on that front. Don't be scared, be prepared. This one definitely has something going on here. Very broad rotation, so just keep that in mind. Again, we're under a 2%, so anything is possible. And then same thing in here, Anawan. Same thing, very broad rotation, but can't assume. Same thing going across the yeah, right before the south of Davenport. So a lot of things are firing off now as it moves east. There you go. So there you go. Again, radar indicated tornado warning now just got extended. That push south of Coal Hollow, Dover, all those fun areas. I know there's a bunch of towns over here too, but yeah. But Bryson, if you're not already in your safe spot, get in there. Swing back over here to the squall line here. Again, quick spin ups are possible with this one. I'm worried about these actually getting some extra rain bands here getting thrown into them, so we're gonna watch this carefully. This approaches. Was gonna wait till it got a bit more closer to go back live in case, but also was just gonna keep alerting my friends, but instead I'm just gonna do this instead. Got a few chances for quick spin ups here along this line. They're not going to issue them right away. So just a heads up. They're going to be really weak, which is going to be a nice thing, but... anything south of I-90 should be fine. Just want to make that clear. It could have been a quick spin up. That's what we're watching for. Hoping that this bows out. A lot of lightning activity on this one. Yeah, that bottom portion is going to bow out here, which is good. Might stop the potential for rotation. Yeah, there was definitely rotation on this one. Yeah. I think good chance that we were probably an actual tornado here on the ground near south of Pryston. Because it did have a hook echo. So yeah, anything south of Pryston, just get out of the way. Excuse me. Been up since 8, I think. I don't know, 8 or 9. I have actually woken up at 7. Gonna have to do the same thing tomorrow. When do I close? Yeah, y'all thought I was done streaming. I was gonna go back and go live back on my on the other channel, but then I was just like, I already have a following here, and mostly everybody follows me here, so just easier to just do it this way than try to force everybody to another channel. So we're over here instead. Yeah, we're gonna give it a bit. Like I said, I'm really going to wait until this kind of goes by. I'm also going to watch these storms that are also in the back here. Backside cells. So, really just trying to keep tabs of everything that's going on right now. But really worried about this line that goes from DeKalb all the way down to Earlville. Possibility quick spin ups. Tornado warning for south of Princeton. Amboy, I'll probably watch out too. Gonna turn off full screen lock just so that my screen actually doesn't lock. Yeah, it looks like that Paw finally now bowing out. So hopefully keeps doing that, because that's what we want. It's also doing like some weird anti-cyclonic spin here. So that's concerning. Is there any winds coming off of that? No. That's interesting. I mean, who knows? There might be. Wherever it is, we're gonna watch this closely as it comes in. Moving fast though. Yeah. Moving a lot faster than the other ones earlier. This will be a quick one. New severe thunderstorm warning, tornado tag possible. I was looking at this one too. It's going to be for Cheddar, Windsor, Alpha, Woodhull, Andover, Illinois. So quick spin ups. They're possible. Has tornado possible tag, so just heads up. Slide back over here to Princeton. This one still has pretty relatively broad rotation. Same thing. Tornado warning. Radar indicated. So just stay in your safe spot. Heading towards the 7129 corridor. And then one I'm at least focusing on is one over here back in the Aurora Metro. Broad winds. Possibility of spin up, so things are going to be moving pretty fast. Again, Preston, Hennepin. Just heads up. Borough Junction. It's coming up on you now, if not already. Again, tornado warning. Back over here near Alpha. Same thing, same story. This stuff is spinning. Everything's there. They're just waiting for it to actually have a hook echo, so. It's back out in Iowa. Looks like already the pattern's slowly getting disrupted, which is good. So hopefully before it hits the border, it'll kind of just die down. That's the hope, at least. New storms are going to fire off on the backside of this, it looks like. So we'll see how long it keeps up with this. A lot of it's hitting a new boundary, so if it hits an atmosphere, it's going to hit it. If it has energy there, it's going to take it. That's kind of what we're seeing right now. Mostly outflow boundary. Has rotation on it. Hopefully that's gonna die out. I also gotta watch for this, for it to do anything too on this side. Might do something. Might do something. Yeah, there's actually a couplet blip right here. Yeah, that lines up. Might get a tornado warning here. Might get another one. It's not going to really affect us, but where I'm at least. Bedtimes or routines are going to turn on, so it's going to mess up my Spotify. Yep, there you go. Yeah, this line looked a lot more terrifying as it approached. And boy, I'm more worried about that sell too, also doing something, but we'll see. Hopefully it kind of just merges. There we go. That Severe Thunderstorm warning got extended. It should have been kept with a Tornado Possible tag. There's 2 spots that showing signs of possible rotation here. Yeah, that got strong. They might re-update it. Might. Getting that couple in your price, south of Priceston now. I don't know, man. I'm surprised there's no drop on it. It's very broad, though. Maybe you have 0, but if it is on the ground. Are we really going to throw up anything that high? Back over here on the squat line, there's a few kinks that are in the line. So again, we're just watching that. Gonna be on the Aurora doorstep here any minute. Bottom side looked like it got something there. Yeah. A little bit of bend there. So we'll see. We'll see if anything fires off here. Really just watching this now. So we should see something here. If so, slide off north and east. So that's what we're watching now. Hopefully it just becomes weaker and that bowing out kind of bends it out. Again, still very broad rotation on this one. Maybe slightly bit more noticeable, I want to say. The warning's still there, so just stay in your safe spot. Yeah, it's a bit more noticeable. It's going to be more like an EF0, if anything. Yeah, if anything. All right, here we go. Sorry if I'm getting really close or just getting tensed up, but it's close. Just watching how this comes towards the Fox Valley area. Got a lot of people within this area, so gotta make sure I check out for everybody. But yeah, Batavia, Geneva, Aurora, just heads up, you got a massive squall line. Possible quick spin ups are possible regardless how strong this looks. It looks like it is slowly trying to phase out. I'm hoping it continues that way. Holding out hope here. So we'll see. Preston, still rotation on that one. So watch that one closely. Same thing with Alpha. Anything southeast of Alpha, Galva, you're pretty far east. You'll be fine. Woodhull, Altanoa, Juanita. Yeah, watch it. Got two possibilities of quick spin ups here, so just heads up. Actually, three. Stormline for Aurora should be on our doorstep by now. Some more deep rain moving towards on the line. So it's like a lot of stuff that's behind this line is dying out, which is good. So that means a lot of the energy is dying out because a lot of dew point or a lot of temperatures now are dropping below what is convective. Honestly, anything south of here is gonna really take up a lot of the energy because it's still in these 70s, 80s. So, but yeah. So nothing yet. Looks like that storm line now is dying out. Hopefully it continues that trend. Hopefully it does. That is my hope. Again, there's still a lot of, indents on this, which doesn't make me feel any better, but it does look like that back end wind. There's not a lot of back end wind, which is good. It did start bowing out, which is good. We want bowing out. So we may just get some 50, 60, 70 mile per hour winds here. Not even. More like 60. Definitely want to have any pets or yourself out there. That's for sure. This one looks like it's also going to try to bow out too as well. But also try to spin. It has 3 spots where it can just spin up here. So I would just keep your eye on that. In that box. And then for the VOD, just kind of going future cast. Tomorrow's outlook is going. So yeah, oh yeah, look, so yeah, so the risk kind of did die down for. So this is active right now, so we're now technically not in a marginal risk. Also, tornado risk did jump down dramatically. Day 2, we're going to be under a 2% tornado risk and a slight risk for Chicago area. That'll fire off some point noon, probably early morning to noon, afternoon for sure. As the system kind of reignites and all that fun stuff. So, yeah. So we'll take a look at that here once this kind of, moves off. I'll also kind of record a little video for it for local viewing. So, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Like I said, storm now should be up here in about like 10, 15 minutes. It's a fast mover. Yeah, it keeps having those like weird indents out and then it just claps in. Which is good. That's what I want. It was interesting how that backside had a spin to it. You can even still see it on the radar loop. Had a spin to it. So that's fun. There you go, a little notch there. Auburn heads up. Might have a quick spin up here. And zoom in here on the city of Aurora and the Fox Valley area. I'm gonna get rid of my webcam frame really quickly. I'm also gonna switch my broadcast camera to remove. There you go. There goes that thunderclap. That was a really early onset thunderclap, so it's here now. So seek indoors if you're outside already. If you're outside, come inside. Again, Elburn, watch yourselves there. Possible quick spin up. Same thing in your sandwich. And flip back over here near south of Price, and that kind of rotated out, so that's going to allow to expire. It's just going to be straight line winds and stuff like that. Over here, that might just remain severe thunderstorm warned and all that fun stuff. Where did that one go? Out to? Oh, east of Iowa. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yep, there you go. Tornado possible warning tag for Peru and all, Princeton and all that surrounding area. So, again, if you're mainly in Princeton, you're pretty much past that point. It's mainly just the hail and heavy downpour rain that's coming through. That should have been issued ages ago, in my opinion. But hey, it's all right. Yeah. Anything, like I said, anything that's south of Alpha here, along this bend here, kind of just watch yourself there. There you go. Majority of that bend there, I was more worried about. That's kind of passing. Where I was worried about, there is now that weird rotation I was talking about earlier, now showing up on radar. So might have a back end anti-cyclonic rotation here, which can happen. So heads up. But yeah, we'll go through future casts and all that fun stuff. That you can just watch Ryan's video, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Let me actually pull up weather-wise here so I can actually just continuing to keep track on everything else that's going on. Yeah, Caneville, watch out for that anti-cyclonic rotation there. Might see some winds come along with that, but that's interesting. So it might be a new low pressure forming or something. Yeah, because that's bringing a bunch of winds there. You can just see it. So definitely back end quick spin up, which is definitely possible. And then also the same thing here. Yeah, it might be. Again, anything that's war-wise gonna get this little bend that's happening. So right now we're seeing this bend of emotion happening here, and then you got this that's peeking out, and then you got this bow echo out. So got three things in motion here. Again, anything is possible. I think quick spin up here is really possible here. Yeah, a lot of this area now is broadening out. Yeah, it finally bowed out over there. So just be a heads up for winds. Wind 60, 70. Hail. Really the main threats. Again, still the same thing. Rain should be here by now. Ooh, it's dead though. The winds are dead. So we'll very likely get a quick spin up here. Extension of that severe thunderstorm warning. Again, just trying to cover all bases there. Got a lot of indent notches here. Got a massive one there, little one here. Get another. Getting that bowing out though, it's helping. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's pushing quite fast here. Coming up here on the top of the hour. There you go. Got a breakthrough on that bottom portion there. So that's good. So that's going to destabilize and break through. Say anything Wayne, Schaumburg, Arlington Heights, just watch out in case this thing continues to keep going. Did have hail. It's slowly losing its hail core, so we'll see. Yeah, at times there were literally blips of spin, so. I think there literally might have been a blip there, too. Yeah. Poke out and come back in. Just waiting for thunder to come through, really. I mean, there was lightning strike and then that was it. Lightning kind of collapsed after that. Yeah, look at those tail lines trying to feed in. We'll see. Again, more breaking off. Yeah, it's an odd silent core here, so we're gonna get lucky. A lot of that lightning action kind of died down, which is good. Yeah, last strike was really close by too. 10:50, 10 minutes ago. Last strike. That was close, so that's good news. Which means that it definitely collapsed on itself. Oh, never mind. Take that back. There's a lightning flash. Take it back. I take it back. Again, we're really just waiting on the storms to kind of finish passing by, and then we'll kind of switch gears into going over the weather for tomorrow. And then that'll actually be it for me. I'm not going to do an outro slate, none of that stuff. I just needed to jump on here because I knew these storms were actually coming back in, which kind of interrupted my show that I was watching. Yeah, look at that. So that's very good to see right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a dual split screen here. I'm going to leave Radar Omega up. Well, I'm going to do weather-wise up on the screen here. So boom, boom. So then we can kind of go over everything else. So yeah, so lightning strikes happening still, but this part of the cell is actually going to die down now. All right, so this is for tomorrow, July 11th. We're going to stick with the 0Z. We're going to skip it ahead to, yeah, sure, 11 o'clock. This is relatively what we're kind of looking at right now. It's this back end of the system and kind of where the cells are kind of pretty much at right now. So 12 still moving out. It'll actually be probably a lot more farther out by then. 1 o'clock still moving out its way, but for us, it will be clear by 1 a.m. So midnight to 1 a.m. it'll be clear. We might have some still lingering firing off during the overnight hours, but then we're really just watching overnight is this system kind of just really ramp up. And then by the time 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, we'll have a whole new storms cells firing off. Again, this is all in a slight risk, so these could be strong to severe, all that good fun stuff. And then it will kind of die down early morning hours just because obviously there's no energy there. But 9 a.m. new cells start firing off. They'll taper off again. And then this is where that low pressure comes in from Des Moines. Kind of swing over here. And then it's probably around that, 4 or 5 o'clock hour, we start seeing the same setup like we did earlier today. Strong hail, storms, and then they'll kind of embed into a squall line, but then we'll have chance by afternoon. Here comes the storm now. But we have chance for moisture coming up here. So I would say from 5 to 10 o'clock tomorrow night, we'll have some storms again. They'll fire off. And this is for Friday night. So it just really just depends on, what's going on. But yeah. Yeah, and there'll be some quick spun ups too, I imagine. 2% tornado risk tomorrow. So just a whole bunch of stuff that's happening. Nothing too crazy. And that'll kind of push off overnight again. I don't expect anything else happen after that. Maybe a pop-up shower Saturday. But other than that, that's pretty much the main next 2-day events. Slight risk tomorrow. I would be shocked if they throw down an enhanced risk by noon tomorrow. But it's possible. Still lightning show. But yeah. Also, let me change the 12-hour notation. Yeah, there you go. Turn off storm tracks too. So really just watching this half now come through. Glad a lot of it's dying out now. Weakened down on this bottom half, so lightning's going to be less intense. Rainfall's going to be less intense going into Aurora now. Again, anything that fires off west is going to be heavy rain. Maybe a couple winds up to 50 miles per hour at times. I don't think hail will be a thing, but everything else, though, should be A-okay. Still that severe thunderstorm warning. Again, 60, 70 mile per hour winds down here. Hail. Possible up to golf ball. It's likely. Yeah. Kind of just wait for this kind of move out, and then yeah. Yep, there goes that downpour now. So that's pretty much gonna cover for a lot of that risk right now. Honestly, anything that's up near Palatine, Wheeling, that area, I don't think you guys have to worry about much. South of Schaumburg, you guys should be fine too. Just mainly going to be heavy rain. Pretty much for Chicago area, it's just going to be heavy rain now. From here on out, a lot of it's collapsing on itself. It's hitting that cold front boundary. So a lot of that high energy, potential energy is going to start collapsing on itself. So, but yeah, that's a good thing though, because I mean, I want to say about like 10, 15 minutes ago, a lot of it was pretty much already showing signs of spin and all that stuff. I think once it hit the Kane County border, kind of just started losing speed. So that's good. The only thing we have to watch out for is this tornado possible tag that's south and west of Peru, and then Victoria. So from that entire stretch, this could also do something here. I don't know if any of these have rotation still. Yeah, you do. Even the one near Peru, which is interesting. So definitely two cells to watch out for. I won't be able to track them all night just because they're not near me. But I know, I'm pretty sure Ryan's actually still alive. Let me actually double check if he is. Ryan. Yeah, no, he peeled off of his stream. Y'allbot's still live though. He's watching a lot of it. Good old AI Y'allbot for ya. Yeah. Peep back up here one more time. Again, I'll go through the tomorrow's weather again one more time. Doesn't look like these are going to produce any quick spin ups now, which is good. That's the last thing we wanted. It was a quick spin up to happen and occur, because that would have sucked. Let's stick with the 03 one here. Saying it's supposed to blow up again, but I don't think that's going to happen. A lot of it's already dying out for tonight. HRRR tends to exaggerate during the summer. So a lot of this is just wish-washy. I tend to notice, especially at night. Hello. Where did you go? Oh, you're down and back over here. Okay, cool. Ooh, hello. But yeah, so a lot of it's going to be wish-washy. Ain't that a saying? Try to say that 100 times. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, but pretty much 1 to 2 o'clock area, Hello, lightning. Um, a lot of it's going to kind of just break down all that fun stuff. It'll kind of be more in the clear sector here. We're going to watch overnight a system over here kind of blow up again and then kind of die down by 6 a.m. tomorrow, 5 a.m. tomorrow. Um, it'll be on and off overnight, and then it'll really shouldn't see anything from the 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. time frame, and then storms won't fire off again until 5 o'clock tomorrow. I wouldn't expect that. I wouldn't be surprised to see that timetable slide up from 5 o'clock to 2 o'clock tomorrow, just because the way how severe the weather is and how storms tend to slide to the east really, really quickly. So that is just something that just keep in mind for at least northern Illinois and all that fun stuff. Again, slight risk tomorrow, 2% tornado risk. All factors are in play. I believe there still is enough potential energy that's out there. Actually, I'm going to look at the significant tornado parameter really quickly. Yeah, there will be some times. 8 o'clock is probably the closest where if it taps it in right, there'll be a chance for tornadoes. Again, 2%. Most of it's going to more than likely be quick spin-ups. That's what I'm predicting. But yeah, a lot of that energy kind of died out. Yeah, a lot of it died out. So we're kind of just playing the long con game and everything else now. Is the lightning still going off? Yeah, a lot of the energy is gone now. The only thing that's kind of really surviving right now is anything that's south of here, because there have been no storms that fired off over here at all. So, but yeah, winds are not really blowing, which is actually a good thing too. Let that catch up here. Ooh, talk about daytime heating. Yeah. 1,000, 2,000 joules per kilogram. Gets up there. Gets up. Oh my God, it gets up there by 3. Yeah, we're looking at over 2,000, which is enough to do whatever you want to do in terms of storms. So, yeah. May not be tornado potential energy, but Cape is pretty much fuel. Whereas in Iowa, it's already up at like 4,000 by 3 p.m. tomorrow. So that just tells you a lot about these storms going forward. Here's that back end. It's really coming down. I can hear it. 6 o'clock. Oh, wow. Over Chicago really gets up there. I'm sorry. Is that reading... How does that... Okay. Well, yeah, if a storm by itself or, God forbid, a quick spin up taps into that 4,000 plus joules per kilogram Cape, then that's going to go. Because there's enough. That anything 4,000 or more is more than enough for a tornado. But yeah, it's gonna start eating it up. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. Let's see, updraft. Yeah, we might get lucky because there might not be really any updrafts. A lot of it's gonna be northwest. So we should be fine. Famous last words. Yeah. Just like I said in the other live stream, if you guys want to see more of this weather type stuff, let me know. Again, I'm going to throw a lot of it over on Stormnadoes just because it just makes sense to put it on a weather branded channel than just throwing it up on here. But yeah, so, but yeah, a lot of these storms, they're going to kind of come by. Again, lightning's still going to be happening overnight. Heavy rain, you know, to just typical garden thunderstorms at this point now. But yeah, but anything south of 80, I would just keep your heads up just because, again, temperatures are still up there, mid 70s, 80s. Dew points are still there. Everything's pretty much still there. It's going to slide down south and east and all that fun stuff. That was a really good lightning strike. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Really just wanted to wait for a lot of this to kind of like go by. I don't see there is spin on this. You can see it. It's a low pressure spin, trying to push it off to the east. But yeah, a lot of it's going to kind of just die out. Anything that really kind of fires off west here is going to just die off as well. So I don't really expect anything at all. If anything, really. So, and if anything, it's going to slide south of Aurora. Is that the last radar scan? Yeah, 17. Yeah, so this is kind of what it's looking like right now. So Aurora, Batavia, Geneva, you're all experiencing a thunderstorm. Anything around Oswego, Yorkville, all that fun stuff, kind of just traditional. This, again, it's going to taper off. Hoping this loses its tornado tag. I don't think anything's going to come out from this because there's not enough energy to tap into anymore, even though the temperatures are there, unless somehow there's a random jet that comes through. Same thing for over here, anything west. Mainly, we're just kind of seeing a lot of this happening now everywhere else. So, yeah. Kind of the heating of the days kind of over. It's nighttime now, so a lot of these are just kind of saying goodbye. So, but yeah. So, one last look here at the radar. So I'll say if you're worried about the storms or whatever, I'd say it's safe to go to bed. Just knock out, go to sleep, let the storms pass. If more fire off, they're going to be really weak. They're not going to cause a disturbance or anything to your sleep. You might get jump scared by a thunderstrike if you wake up at a wrong time, but hey, that's Mother Nature for you. But yeah, other than that though, pretty much just going to be quiet. So, I had to go live in case something did pop off. Glad I did. But, yeah. Yeah. All right. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to enjoy this lightning show. Guys are on our YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live or when I post another video. Up on the screen, there is a previous video that you can watch on the channel, and click the box on the right here that you can check out a live stream or whatever that is. Maybe probably more weather stuff. I don't know. You have to click it and find out. But yeah, I'll be sure to be doing more of these. For any of my friends watching locally right now live, I'll be posting on my Snap story, my private Snap story, and all that fun stuff. Just kind of updating as kind of the night goes on because they're going to be up for a bit longer. But that being said, that's going to do it for me. Go watch the initial VOD that I did a few hours beforehand. We did switch from doing the weather coverage to Minecraft Tornado Survival Live, so go watch that. There's a lot of stuff that's moving around and all that fun stuff. So, yeah. Other than that, that's it for me. No outro slate, so I'll see you guys all in the next video. Take it easy and stay safe. Ooh, okay, I did just get a chat here. Hold on. I'm glad I actually waited here for a second. Bolingbroke, Illinois, going to be okay? Yes. It's going to be fine. This is kind of the gap that right now we're kind of dealing with right here. So, moving east, west to east, it's going to kind of just be rain. So, you don't have to worry about a thing. It's safe to go to bed. I promise. So, I'm going to wait a few more minutes, just in case anybody else has questions. But yeah, but Boiling Brook is going to be fine. Really, anything south of 88 is going to be fine. North and south, south of 88 and north of I-80, it's going to be fine. Even the next storm that's in Iowa, that one we won't really know. So the one that's in Iowa, I can actually slide myself west here. Anything that's right here, it's going to slide pretty much south and east. So we won't worry about anything that kind of passes through north of 80. The thing that's going to happen tomorrow, which is this severe thunderstorm warning that's happening right now, this will die out by like 6 a.m. So a lot of this is going to die out. It's still going to move east, but we're really going to have a die down period, and then there will be a low pressure system kind of forms over Cedar Rapids that will kind of initiate the next system by 2 o'clock tomorrow, anywhere from the 2 to 5 o'clock window. That's kind of where we're looking at least in terms from the model run so far. No problem, Brooks. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just rain overnight, tomorrow morning, pretty much all day tomorrow it's going to be fine. There might be some rain, but yeah. Evening is going to be where the event really starts from 2 to 5 o'clock tomorrow is when we'll see those. So thank you as well. Have a good night. And for everybody else watching the VOD, I will see you in the next video. Again, same thing. Box on left, box on the right. Go click it. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys all faces in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.